Judges 4. I read from the Institute for Scripture Research, the ISR, because it takes a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Greek to English, and Aramaic to English. Excuse me. Yah is the Elohim of the heavens and the earth, the first and the last and the only, and he's a very jealous El. He doesn't even want the names of idols or mighty ones to come to our lips. It says it multiple times in the Bible, so I'm pretty sure he means it. His son Yehoshua died on a stake for the sins of all of humanity more than 2,000 years ago, and the letter J is about 600 years old, and Yehoshua in English is Joshua, and another word for judges is rulers. Judges 4. And when Ehud was dead, the children of Israel again did evil in the eyes of Yah. Therefore Yah sold them into the hand of Yabin, Y-A-B with a line underneath of it, I-N, the sovereign of Canaan, who reigned in Hatzor, and the commander of his army was Sisera, S-I-S-E-R-A, who was dwelling in Harosheth Hagoyim, H with a dot, A-R-O-S-H-E-T-H, and then Hagoyim is H-A-G-G-O-Y-I-M. And the children of Israel cried out to Yah because he had 900 chariots of iron, and for 20 years he harshly oppressed the children of Israel. And Deborah, D-E-B with a line underneath of it, O-R-A-H, a prophetess, a wife of Lappidoth, L-A-P-P-I-D with a line underneath of it, O-T-H, was ruling Israel at the time. They had a female ruler. Oh, there's another one, and I'm pretty sure this is the second prophet I'm hearing about or remembering. There could have been more. They don't exactly tell you the exact number of female and male prophets and stuff like that, but they do show you all the important ones that put their words in. And she was dwelling under the palm tree of Deborah between Ramah and Beth-el in the mountains of Ephraim. And the children of Israel came up to her for right ruling, and she sent and called for Barak, B-A-R-A-Q, son of Abinoam, A-B with a line underneath of it, I-N-O apostrophe A-M, from Kadesh in Naphtali, and said to him, has not Yah Elohim of Israel commanded, go, and you shall draw towards Mount Tabor, and shall take with you 10,000 men with the sons of Naphtali and the sons of Zebulun, and I shall draw under you Sisera, the commander of Yabin's army, with his chariots and his company, at the Wadi Quishon, Qishon, and shall give him into your hand. And Barak said to her, if you go with me, then I shall go, but if you do not go with me, then I do not go. And she said, I shall certainly go with you, only there shall be no esteem for you in the journey you are walking, for Yah is going to sell Sisera into the hand of a woman. Okay. So Deborah arose and went with Barak to Kadesh, and Barak called Zebulun and Naphtali to Kadesh, and he went up 10,000 men under his command, and Deborah went up with him, and Heber the Quainite of the children of Hobab, in the father-in-law of Moshe, had separated himself from the Quainites and pitched his tent near the terebinth tree at Saanaim, T-S-A apostrophe A-N-A-Y-I-M, which is beside Kadesh, and they reported to Sisera that Barak, son of Abinoam, had gone up to Mount Tabor. So Sisera called all his chariots, 900 chariots of iron, and all the people who were with him from Herosheth Hagoyim to the Wadi Quishon. And Deborah said to Barak, rise up, for this is the day in which Yah has given Sisera into your hand. Has not Yah gone out before you? And Barak went down from Mount Tabor with 10,000 men after him, and Yah destroyed Sisera and all his chariots and all his army with the edge of the sword before Barak. And Sisera leaped from his chariots and fled away on foot. But Barak pursued with chariots and the army as far as Herosheth Hagoyim, and all the army of Sisera fell by the edge of the sword, not one was left. Sisera, meanwhile, had fled on foot to the tent of Ale, Y-A apostrophe E with a half a check mark, El, the wife of Heber the Quainite, for there was peace between Jabin, sovereign of Hatzor, and the house of Heber the Quainite. I think I know what's happening here. I think I know. Yeah, she's gonna kill him. But I just gave it away. Sorry. And Yael went out to meet Sisera and said to him, turn aside, my master, turn aside to me, do not fear. So he turned aside with her into the tent, and she covered him with a blanket, and she said to him, please give me a little water to drink, for I am thirsty. So she opened a bottle of milk and gave him a drink and covered him. And he said to her, stand at the door of the tent, and it shall be, if anyone comes and asks you and says, is there a man here? You shall say no. But Heber's wife took a tent peg and took a hammer in her hand and went softly to him and drove the peg into the side of his head, and it went down into the ground, for he was fast asleep and exhausted, and he died. And see, Barak pursued Sisera. Yael came out to meet him and said to him, come, let me show you the man whom you are seeking. And when he went into her tent, there lay Sisera dead with the peg in the side of his head. And on that day Elohim humbled Jabin, sovereign of Canaan, in the presence of the children of Israel, and the hand of the children of Israel grew stronger and stronger against Jabin, sovereign of Canaan, until they had cut off Jabin, sovereign of Canaan. So, and I think they put them under compulsory labor. So in other words, they were in slavery until they all basically died off. But that's my guess. It's not what it says. Anyways,